What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you guys can hear me. Check my sound. Input. Yep, got it. All right. How you like my new artwork? Sir Sarhai, I think that's how you pronounce his name, over in Ukraine. Him and his wife, they are a team, and they build these little wooden pieces of art, and they're for sale. So I bought two pieces way back in October, and he had to actually get to the Polish border to mail them to me, and they have taken absolutely forever. Oh man, that light's really reflecting on the tank. Yeah, let me put it down. They've taken absolutely forever to get here. So I'm just glad they're here. Here, let me turn that light off. It's so annoying. Okay. So they look really good. They're actually pretty big too. Look at the quality in that. Oh, this way. Hex to the moon. All right, so I hope everyone's doing well. My voice is not doing much better. This is probably the best I've talked in 5 days. So feeling a little bit rough. I got the worst of it. In Spanish, we call it gripe. Everyone got the flu, but it's not really a flu. I just lost my voice. Hey, Franklin was the first one in the house tonight. What's up, my friend? Humberto, praying for the complete recovery. Your father-in-law bless you and your family. Thank you, Humberto. Yeah, it's bad, guys. Anybody who wishes for socialized medicine is out of their freaking minds. The family is going to administration tomorrow to file a complaint. He had a surgery last week, and come to find out they left some of the gauze inside of him, so they had to do another surgery. And if you guys know what it's like when someone's very weak like he is, and have to put him through another surgery just to go in because you fucked up, that's not good. So we're lucky that we have a Hexagon, one of our fellow Hexagons here. He's married to Panamanian, and she works at the Social Security Administration. So Anna talked to her on Friday, and she's going to help us out, try to get him some better care or something, because, man, it's fucking embarrassing. Hey, guys, hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Steve D, I know I did. Steve, thanks for joining our Patreon. The Patreon group's growing fabulous. I think we've already got 16 people sign up. And I talked to Christian today, my partner, and he's having a similar issue. His mom, she got the juice, and she's having seizures, like these micro seizures. And today she had a micro stroke. So she was supposed to go to Ireland next week, and now it might be postponed. So it's postpones him moving back to Panama. So fuck, man, it's crazy. And I'm just telling you guys what the current news is of everything. I'm sorry it's not crypto, but this pertains to everybody. So here in Panama, the insurance companies are raising the rates because there's so many people vax injured that they're overrun with costs. So they're talking about doubling the interest rate, not the interest rates, the payments or the fee schedule for the insurance. And I found this out from our Hexagon friend whose wife works at Social Security. Even though she works at Social Security, she still has private health care. I wonder why. And she's losing her insurance because she can't afford to pay the doubling in costs. So it's getting really, really hard. For anybody who does move to Panama, we could talk privately. I've got some great options for healthcare here. Hey, Corey, good to see you, brother. And also, there's a couple of Hexagons coming down because they want to get the stem cells. If you guys don't know, Mel Gibson comes here and gets his stem cells done about a half mile from here. Him and his before his dad died, he thinks he added probably 4 years to his dad's life because of stem cells, and it's cool. Loki crypto hanging in here during this bear market, ready for a face melting bull run. Hex to $2 if is just fine by me. Absolutely, that's fine by me too. Hi Sandy, good to see you. Good evening, everyone. Doug, Chico. Hello, sports fans. Hey, yeah, my Buffalo Bills won today. I just watched the recap. The game wasn't on here. So I just go on YouTube after the game's complete and I watched it. I make sure I don't check on the scores or anything. So I get to watch the whole game in like 7 minutes. So it was pretty cool. Yes, the Bills won. So going on to the next level, hopefully they don't go to a 5th Super Bowl and lose it. Carlos, hope you're doing well. Steak, what's going on? Bright Light, we were just talking about this last night. Someone said steak, and all I could think of was STEAK because I haven't had a steak in so long. I was like, I can go for a good steak. Since everything's grass-fed here. Yum, yum, yum. Alex B, hello, good to see you. Hey fam, I smell a bull run. Yeah, this bull run will probably go on all the way through the new moon. So let's check on that. Let's see. Moon cycles. We're at 38%. Next new moon is in 5.7 days. So you can expect that we have 10 more days of bull run. Approximately, if you listen to our friend Waters Above, and he's pretty, man, that guy, he's pretty good with his predictions. If you want to get into a good Patreon, check out Waters Above. How do you guys like the new fish tank? One of our viewers said, Randy, you need a bigger fish tank for that fish. I said, okay. My son's fish. So now we got him a 7-liter tank. It's a beta, for God's sake. He's going to have one of the biggest tanks in beta history. Yo, Rand Diggity, back for another one. Hey, Brenton. Good to see you guys earlier. We were watching Hex Token. Look, guys, if you don't watch Hex Token, and say you're really interested and you want to know what updates are and everything happening with PulseChain, he's the guy to watch. He goes in depth every day. I think he streams. Excuse me. I think he streams twice a day. So yeah, I can tell. I'm a little bit beat up, tired. My eyes are bloodshot. Life changer. Is it, Sandy? Last time I saw it was like 2.8 cents. Serena. Sandy. Hi, Ted. Come and get me aliens. Yes, sir. How do you think I got through the lockdowns? Imagine the illegal shit that they did to us, It was thanks to you guys, my digital friends, that got me through it. And Anna too. We would sit there. It was so funny every night from, I think I found Hexologist in February 20. No, it was March. It was March because the God Whale had come back into Hex, and I had already, because I wasn't paying attention to Hex. That's what got me to come back, and that was in March. So I started watching Hexo. So I would be on the couch. Anna would be sitting in one section of the couch. We were the same every night. And then our son would be up in he was a little over a year at the time. So he'd be sitting in his high chair and watching Hexo with us, eating his dinner every night. Those are good memories. We did that for 7 months until the airport in Panama opened. And I think it was about a week after it opened, we got and headed to Mexico. Hex Monkey. Hee-haw. Thank you, Trey. Am I feeling better? Yeah, I feel great. Just my voice is shot. I still been working out every day. Not missing that. Got back from the park a little while ago. Not sex, the Randy pump. Listen, guys, we'll get into it in a second. We'll get into it. Sound better. Yep. Hey, Randy, missed you. Hope you're feeling well. Kings Meadow, I am. I'm feeling much better. Thank you, Sandy. Harmony One making moves. Another one. I mean, look, Hart's Law. When Bitcoin and Ethereum go up, everything connected to them are going to go up too, right? I cannot wait to see what happens to PulseHex when PHEX, when PulseChain launches. Everyone's in the rush to sell their hex to put it into PulseChain. And this is the scammiest summer ever. It's freaking pouring outside. It's like the fourth day in a row it's pouring. This is why I can't recover. Panama summer is not supposed to rain for 4 months straight. And what the hell is this shit? It's pouring out there. Oh, yeah. So Richard's or Hart's Law, whatever a pair is connected to, whatever the main coin is, and the main coin on PulseChain is going to be PulseChain, right? So PHEX is going to be attached to PulseChain and as its main pair. And when PulseChain goes up 100x, what's Hex going to do? Shall we? And everyone's going to, this is what I don't understand. Everybody, they want PulseChain, they want PulseX, but you're getting a free copy of Hex. And that free copy can go on the magic carpet ride. Do you want to miss that magic carpet ride? I don't know. If you, I don't want to miss it. So maybe the best move, especially for someone like me, because I got both sacrifices and I got Hex, is just to not do anything. Just let it ride. Let it ride. I talked to a gentleman who sacrificed so much money for Pulse and PulseX. My jaw dropped. And he goes, if I get 100x, he goes, I'm set for multiple lifetimes. I'm like, yeah, you are, man. Oh my God. It's pretty crazy. Putting Guru, good to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you, Franklin. I really appreciate it. Trying to put the work in, man. Trying to make things look good. Now I just wish I had a bigger cabinet thing so I could put more of the lights up. But stop finding stuff like that in Panama is hard. Everything here is midget sized. Sorry, nothing against Panamanians. My wife's a midget, all right. But hey, too fun. Pump up the jam. But you go to the stores, and because apartments are generally pretty small, all the furniture is downsized. American furniture here would never pass because the rooms just aren't big enough. This apartment is pretty large, 2-bedroom, 140 square meters or whatever that is. So it's a pretty big apartment. But most apartments the rooms are 60% of this. And our living room, our bedroom, we got 2 queen size beds next to each other. That's how big the bedroom is. Little Bubba would like those too. Yeah. Yes, he would. Man, I should gift him one. Sarai. I don't want Sarai to have to make that trip to the bubble to the Polish border again. God. Happy, wonderful Sunday, Randy. We're near the lows, then choppy waters for a few months. And the bull will show its horns. Let's stick it out, soldiers. Yeah. So, hey, Scamface. Greetings. Shalom to you, sir. Thanks for joining the Patreon, brother. This is the thing. I'm not sure if we're out of the woods yet. But if you're in Hex, you don't care, really. If you're staked, yeah, you look on Staker app, and now we're worth, 6 figures or so more than we were 2 weeks ago, right? That's cool. That's great. But it's meaningless because I can't sell it. It's just when I look at Staker app, that's the funny thing, this whole bull cycle. When I show my best friend, I mean, like I showed him a screenshot and he's like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, but I can't sell it. He's like, what? And then I got him into Hex, and I got him at 8/10 of a penny, and it went up to what, 56 cents. He's a teacher. And he's like, what the freak did you get me into, man? I said, this is nothing yet. Just wait until the next bull cycle. So I told him, look, this is your retirement. Don't ever touch this. Just let it ride. Yeah, I know, Samuel. I know. I see it. I'm watching. Hello, my one and only cactus friend, Daniel. What's that supposed to mean? Because I'm prickly? Yes, Serena makes the rounds like Sandy. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, I feel much better too. Just the bloodshot eyes from all the coughing. I was outside a lot today. We did a lot of walking. I think I got about 7,000 steps in. So I kept myself busy. Funkmaster Hex, welcome, sir. Hex Bear, you guys must be bored on this Sunday night. Simon Lviv, greetings to you too. Life changer, yeah, it is. Hey, T-Bird, how's life in Australia? How do I join Patreon? Let me see real quick. I can do it. We're loving this, man. This is the way to go for anybody who's really taking their stuff serious. And there's so much stuff that we're going to do. The thing about the Patreon is it's going to be really private, and we're keeping it like on the down low, except for people that watch me, of course, right? Then we have the email newsletter, which we're already over 200 people. Holy crap. Thank you guys. That's going to be every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. You're going to receive the email, and it'll be a weekly newsletter. And then we'll have alerts. Maybe whenever something big's happening, like say, for example, when FTX went down, I would have written up an alert, tell you guys what's going on. Or when Luna was going down, telling you, oh, be careful if you have any money on exchanges that's attached to Luna. If I see any opportunities that I think are just huge, not like the one I had last week that I told you guys about that I did pretty good with concerning AUX, but larger opportunities, right? So things that are more of a guaranteed win. Like I'll do write-ups on coins like Avalanche to explain what they are. And this is my mom's idea. My mom's watching. And I told Christian about it today. And I said, what I want us to be the team that creates content for people who need simpler guidance. Maybe instead of just having a video explaining how to do something, we create a PDF series around how to do that. So it's printable and it's real simple to understand. Because my mom made a good point, and even I suffer from it. If I want to learn something and I have to go watch the video, I can't stand having to rewind all the time, and then pause it, then go do it on another window, then come back and watch the next 20 seconds. What if we had a printable PDF for every piece of content that we make? I think that's going to be super powerful for like the ebooks and things like that. So thank you, Mom, for that idea. I think it's going to be really powerful to help you guys out. And obviously we'll be going for a much different crowd than most crypto newsletters go after. Our crowd is going to be 40 and above because frankly, man, they're ignored. They really are, but who really has the money? It's the 40 and above crowd. Those are the folks who are looking for guidance, and many of them are already retired, and they want to learn about crypto, but it's a little bit over their head, right? They've worked their whole lives, and maybe they're close to being a pensioner, and now's the time for something exciting for them to do, something new. And I think crypto could be that for a lot of people. So not just crypto, we're going to talk about travel. We're going to talk about being digital nomads, living in, like, moving to Panama, that kind of stuff. And we're going to have a podcast. The girls, that's Maggie and my wife, Anna, they're going to have their own Spanish podcast for, raising the families, homeschooling, and all that kind of stuff. So she's a lawyer, Maggie is. So it's to be pretty interesting. Putting together a good team. Text X, sorry to hear about your father-in-law. Best wishes for a speedy recovery. Yeah, Text X, it's rough, man. I've never had to deal with my wife like this. She's this close to breaking down at all moments. Good afternoon. What's your take on communism? I claimed it. I hate the name of the token, but I still claimed it. It was free money, guys. It was easy to use. Ted Nelson, you're absolutely right. I feel your pain with that juice does to family members. Yeah. The public hospital is absolutely overwhelmed with heart issues because that's the main side effect that people are having right now. Good evening, believe in yourself. Sorry. Problem. Randy, what do you think of expat medical insurance? I never even heard of it, Franklin. For me, it doesn't make sense because I live here and I'm going to be a citizen. But for somebody who's traveling, if as long as it's for like travel insurance, you can use it across borders. It's great. Look at the hub. Tyber's putting on a show back there. He likes you guys. I hope Dad starts to get better care. I know Anna's so worried. Yeah. It's very bad. Unjust folks are going to have to start their own health insurance company. Yep. Ooh, wait till you guys hear my next business idea. Yo, exercising is great. Franklin, thank you for being one of my motivators. I was just walking, doing my walk, and I had this freaking multi-million-dollar idea, and it's so simple. Sometimes the simple ones are the best ones. So I messaged my friend here in Panama whose brother is a big-time developer. It's nothing to do with blockchain. It's just something to do on the web. And he was like, oh, okay, let's talk about this. So love it. Joshua, oh yeah. Bull season's here. I don't think so, Joshua. I don't think so. I think this is a bull trap. Just be careful. Remember the old adage that I've been teaching you guys for a while. Every time a coin doubles, take out 20%. If it goes up 100%, take out 20%. Goes up 100% again, take out another 20%. That way you always have your coins, right? Not 20% of the coins, but 20% of the value, right? So keep taking out 20% of the value. That way you never run out of tokens, just in case it goes to the moon. But it also saves you on the way down. I wanted to get that treatment to properly heal my rotator cuff. Although my doctor here said the enhanced platelet shot will do the same thing, but it wasn't covered back then. Oh man, talking about stem cells. Stem cells are great. Pretty expensive here though. My buddy told me today that he went to the office and just the first series is like $23,000 here in Panama for stem cells. But I know our friends at Puerto Vallarta who take Hex in payment. They're Hexicans. They're in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. They're much cheaper, and they're great. I mean, when I was with Dollar Vigilante, they were the team that did all Jeff Berwick stuff, and they're really good. If you guys ever need their contact, let me know. Smash the like, like Kai the hatchet wielding hitchhiker. Funkmaster, put the drink down, buddy. I'm a 33rd like. Uh-oh, Hexatl. Uh-oh. You're not alone. That Rennie has been a while here. Two steaks are not the same. Yeah. It's over 3 weeks for me to have a steak. Yeah. You can't do it all the time, but when you do, you want a good one. All right. Yeah, Character Cashew, we're doing pretty good. Orion, yeah, it's shot. Look, it's pouring rain outside. The weather can't decide what it's going to do. Tiber got shy back there, see? I called him out. Now he's laying down. Just eat bugs. They're tasty. Hey, Moons, good to see you. Dollar Cost Crypto Miguel also has a bad cold. Yeah, it's just that time of year. Changing in the seasons. Yeah, he is. Talk about consistency. When when some other Hexkins attacked him, I think it was a couple months ago, for some stupid crap, I got really angry. I was like, he is not the type of person that you attack. He is the most loyal guy, one of the most loyal guys in Hex. He's been there since day one. Yes, he was involved with Hexion. So was I. I just wasn't live streaming about Hexion. Hex Token was live streaming about Hex, and he was live streaming about Hexion. It's not a problem. I used to watch his live streams about Hexion because I want to know what's going on since I had such a large investment. You know, it's just that instead of being 85 or 90% down like my Hex, my Axion's down like 97%. That's the only difference. Ryan, I believe so. But we'll know in about 10 days. He used to stream twice only. One a day now. Okay. Thanks, Brenton. Looking forward to seeing how things in March, April play out. That's when the party really starts. Yep. Remember, guys, halvening is in March, or halvening 1 year before when the bull market usually starts is in March. So this next year is going to be super exciting. If PulseChain launches over this next year, we are going to be positioned so golden for the next bull run that's going to happen in 2024 that many of you guys are going to be so uber wealthy, you're not going to know what to do yourselves. I'm telling you, when your wealth goes up it doubles every couple days or every couple weeks, and you're talking 6 figures doubling, maybe 7 figures for some of you. There's something about that. You just like, you want to pinch yourself nonstop. Alfred Carpenter, Hex Token is awesome. Heck yeah. Yep. Hey, Randy and crew. Hey, Glentrons. The other guy I'm really getting to lately is ATX Crypto. He's a fellow veteran, U.S. Marine. His show is really good too. He's on at 1 p.m. Eastern, I think. Sandy Beach, yes, she does. Sandy's everywhere. J-Man, good to see you. Cryptosaurus. Yeah, the beta's name is Tiber, like the Tiber River in Rome. My son named him that. I had nothing to do with it. We were at the pet shop and he goes, I want that fish. And his name is Tiber. I'm like, okay. You must have enjoyed your time in Rome. Not sure how I would have survived 2020 without Hexkins. Forever grateful. Hex Monkey, man. I get emotional about it every time. Every time. We weren't just making money. We were also making friendships. And and not just regular friendships, but freaking good, close friends. I changed my name to Franklin because I realized Hex was crack. You have to watch No Fall to get the reference. What the heck are you talking about? I'd never watched No Fall, so so many conversations we could have. But we can't have them here. Boy, Randy, good day. Soldier Pete, good to see you, sir. Hello, Marion. Hope you're doing well. Serena. It's HARP, you think? Most people don't even know what HARP is. It's not good, though. That's the weather modification system they have up in Alaska. And I think they have other locations, too, where they could do weather modification. Take garlic and lime in the morning for your breakfast. Toma ajo con limon. Okay. Happy Silver. I'll try. I used to do the fermented honey and with garlic, but I ran out. So I got to make some more. But yeah, I usually do the lemon juice by itself. Excuse me. After I did my first live stream, which was interesting at the beginning, but got better quickly, it was enough to make it easy to cancel cable and stop gaming and service my love of connection. Exactly. The Hex community will forever be grateful to Hexo because he introduced us to live streaming. And then it was Discourse Syndicate that got me used to being live, right? And actually getting on talking. Then we had Maddie with the Hex conference. And that first Hex conference, I was so nervous to talk by myself, but I did it. And then I tried doing a couple live streams. Oh, nerve-wracking. And then I just said, you know what? I'm going to do the Shemitah series. I was like pulling my hair out. It was so stressful. But now it's like I'm just talking with friends now. It's so different than it was when I got started. I don't think that Hart's law works. Look at Hex attached to USD liquidity. Enigma is such an enigma. And he's a good comedian. If you guys know where the comedy was in that was like the driest humor ever, but it was still funny. Thank you, Enigma. 100% agree, Randy. Get your Hex now when PHEX goes live. Brandon, I just have this funny feeling that maybe the move is just like it's always been, just hold your Hex. I don't want to miss the MCR. What's the MCR, Sandy? Set and forget. Yeah. I want them all. Saving the dry powder for PLS and PLSX. Exactly. Like a 60% keeper. My hands would be hitting each other. I wouldn't even be able to work. If you have ETH on mainnet Oryx, can you bridge direct in wallet? Get say a VAX token, or is it? Yeah, I'm Soldier Pete. If you have ETH on mainnet Oryx, can you bridge direct in wallet and get say a VAX token, or is it ETHW then mint? Whew, you got me all over the place there, Soldier Pete. Don't quite understand what you're saying. If you have ETH on mainnet in Oryx, can you bridge direct in? Oh, you're saying right now. I thought you were talking about when PulseChain launches. ETHW, I don't think ETHW is, you have to add the RPC. That's more of a difficult question. I think you can just swap within the wallet, but I haven't tried to do it yet. So you're actually getting ahead of me. I haven't played with that feature yet, but I know it's going to be feeless swapping soon in the wallet. The Magic Carpet ride. Driving in Japan, the girlfriend Suzuki Escudo pedals were so low I had to drive in socks. Drive it in socks. Believe in yourself. What was your first live stream? These guys. Going back to PR, Franklin? Wow. Cool. We got some humidity in Queensland, but grateful we don't have your rainy season. Look after yourself. Zeolite rocks. Yes, it does. Look, it's still pouring out there. It was supposed to stop raining in December. I was just me going live. I let anyone in, and there were a few young men in togas in reclined positions, someone who kept yelling play. They left quickly. What the hell? What were you getting into? Good to see you, Randy and fam. Streamfest IO for your NFL games where we watched it. Oh, no way. I wish I would have known that. But I had meetings this afternoon. I had to get some work done. Can't be messing around. The 7-minute version worked for me. I'm chatting with a musician from England for 4 to 5 hours. Wow. Is it easy to buy a house in Panama? Yeah. But if you want financing, I think it's for extra harrows. I mean, people not from Panama, I think it's to be 40% down. But they're overall houses, you can get a decent place like this one. If it was for sale, probably about 180 to 220, something like that. This is a pretty nice apartment. You guys see my rooftop. My rooftop's badass. Staking and chilling. JK staking and working my ass off to stack more coins. That's right, Hex Honey. You don't have to chill. If you have the ability, no reason to chill. Small Spider. Peace out, Randy. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Appreciate that. My knowledge of trading continues to be a work in progress, so I may not always know the processes you describe. I take notes and have a hobby of intensive research. Trading is definitely not for everyone. I do not recommend day trading. It's terrible. It's terrible for your life. It's terrible for your health, marriages, relationships, whatever you have. I do not recommend trading. But buy the rumor, sell the news trades. Nothing with leverage. Ratio trades are awesome. When PulseChain launches, there's going to be lots of ratio trade opportunities. I think that's going to be the fun one for me. If the launch price it's 0.0001 for PulseChain and PulseX, and if PulseChain goes up 20 times what PulseX is, that's a 20-to-1 ratio, and it would behoove me to take some of my PulseChain and buy some PulseX. That's called a ratio trade, because sooner or later PulseX is going to go up too. Is it possible that PulseChain continues to go up even further faster? Yes, and that is the risk of ratio trading. But it's still, you're not going to lose if it does something like that. You still will be just fine. Into the fire. The newsletter is. Let me put the newsletter in here for you guys too. 140. It's 143 people that signed up for the newsletter. I don't even. There it is. Okay. I use a tool called Beehive, and it's really cool. It makes it easy. I don't even have the website set up yet, because the website's going to have e-commerce and everything on it too. So we haven't gone that far yet. I have to find back where we were. All right. Almost there. There we go. Into the Fire was asking, how do you sign up for the newsletter? Okay. Yes, sir, Jeremy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Doing divorce number 2 myself, which wasn't fun. A desire to become a paralegal was strong. Hey, Jim Rat, good to see you, brother. Howdy, Randy, and I'll just tuned in back from the beach. Are we at 3 cents yet? Hey, let's do that. Speaking of, let's go look at the charts. Make sure I've got everything canceled out here. All right. Hedron, look at that. Hedron's got a nice little bit of green going on here. And it's going back to the demand index almost to 0. Way to go, Hedron. Looks like you found your bottom there. So our bottom was right at 6095. So if you bought there, you are up almost double. You're up about 75% from the bottom. Congratulations, whoever bought. That was a good play. Look at that. Just heading on up. So getting ready for the next round of large auctions that are going to be happening. I don't know how long away it is. I think maybe another month. So this likely run for the next couple weeks, as long as everything else runs, right? Look at that. Bitcoin. The reverse Bart Simpson. And we're at 21,080 or so. The demand index is over 0. We're on the weekly here. Look at that. We popped over. Holy crap. The fear and greed last week. This is the first week going back. Look how many. Whoa. How far do we have to go back? Holy crap. That is very positive. Look at this, guys. We have to go back to 8th of November 2021 to have a positive fear and greed. That is amazing. So this is what it looks like. The Oryx indicator went green here. So if you listen to me and you use the Oryx indicator, if you bought here, it was 16,860 when it went green. And now you're at 21,070. So you got a nice almost $4,000 move. Congratulations. High five. That's how the Oryx indicator is supposed to be used. Let's see, on the daily for Bitcoin, look at that move. So if you didn't do that and you use the daily Oryx indicator, which I don't really recommend, I think weekly and monthly is better. But if you did here, you actually had a lower entry point than on the weekly. So if you did on the daily, you got it at 16.5, and now you're at 21.80. So you made a couple extra $100. Wow, what a nice move. But I will be really careful. See, look at it. Fear and greed is also first positive in a long time. Holy crap, that's cool. Okay, let's look at ETH. ETH, we're at 1569. Let's do what I did with Bitcoin. So it went green at 1130, and we're at 1568 right now. Not a bad move. Also, excuse me. Also, just like Bitcoin, we had the fear and greed. Right here, it popped over. The last time it was there was 8th of November, 2021. Holy crap. We could officially be done with the bull market, guys. It could be. But I'm not getting my hopes up yet. We have to get through the next couple weeks. You know, there was the people were selling back here because of tax reasons, right? It was the end of the year and they wanted to make sure they locked in their losses. And then this week they start buying everything back because it's a new year. That's how things happen every year. It's awesome. If you know these things, you can be prepared. Let's look at the daily. Look at that. Wow. Ethereum's very pretty. Whew, gorgeous. Okay, let's do Hex. See, isn't it a lot nicer looking at charts when they're going up? So much nicer. This is Hex on the monthly. We're into month 3 of the green Oryx indicator. So if you got in here at 0.022 cents, you are in the green, not by much, but let's hope that this stays green for a short while longer, or hopefully another couple months. Let's get this fear and greed over the 0 line. Last time the fear and greed was positive was 1 March 2022, week of 1 March 2022. That was because everyone speculated that PulseChain was launching. And the time before that was 1 October 2021. And that was PulseX, right? And then before that was PulseChain, the sacrifice phase. Interesting. You can see all the stuff here, guys. So Hex has been pretty abysmal, except for those PulseChain sacrifice, PulseX sacrifice, the rumor that it was going to happen. Let's look at the daily. Not quite as, it's not as pretty as the other ones, but still, we've had, if you got in here when the Oryx indicator went green, it was 0.01, say we'll just say 2 cents, and now you're at 276. So nice, almost 40% move. Not bad at all. And look, fear and greed popped over. Da-da-da-da. Demand index is going over the 0. Okay. I can't be much more optimistic than what I'm seeing right now for the next couple of weeks. I hope your guys are excited too. Hopefully, hopefully we won't get anything bad happening, like another exchange going out or Silvergate Bank crashing, one of those things. So she said, yes, watching YouTube, they never sharp and clear. Even your chart's blurry a bit, so that will be great. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why YouTube does that. It just, and I pay for the 1080p version of StreamYard. I don't cheap it out and just try to do the 720p. I'm not talking down to anybody, but I mean, if you can't afford to spend $50 a month, then don't do it. All right. Just use the 720p, the free version. Because as you can see, not much of a difference. Even in my charts are still blurry. Corey is here. My bro who told me about Hex has bladder cancer and got the juice. He blames e-cigs, and I just got to bite my tongue. Jeez, what the hell? What up, Brandon Hex fan? Baba Lava. Holy macaroni. When I first learned of that treatment, it was a 5K shot. Oh, we're talking about the streaming. Yeah. Stem cells. Yep. Bang, bang for the win. Yes, sir. That's in crypto. Thanks for joining the Patreon, brother. Health Clinic taking Hex. That's fantastic. Yeah, they're cool. I can't remember the gentleman's name on Twitter. Bull traps could grow pretty huge. Remember 2019 when Bitcoin went all the way to 14K before it dumped to 4K? Yes, Hex Bear. I remember well. And I was the one who called it. I was still, if you guys follow me with Oryx, the other social media person is Joe Blackburn, and Joe Blackburn is one of the owners of Crypto Coin Trader, the largest crypto group on Facebook. And I remember they were like super bullish, like, oh, Bitcoin's going to the moon. And I said, this is crazy, Randy. All right. I took $100 and I went 100x leverage and went short on BitMEX. And I posted it in that group. Like, Randy, you're an asshole. Are you freaking stupid? You're an idiot, man. And it never moved another bit forward. It just went down. So when it went down like $1,000, I got out of the position and I made a nice little bit of change, and everyone called me an idiot. I was like, look, this was because of Plus Token. Remember Plus Token, guys? It was that Chinese scam in that year. If you guys have been around crypto long enough, you guys know about Plus Token. And that's why Bitcoin pumped to 14K during that bear market. Thank you, Liquid Pop Eric. Appreciate it. Welcome to it. Welcome to the crew. This is a fake short bull pump. Yeah, I think so. Will it dump one more time, or from now can we slowly go up? Well, there's a lot of factors. If the Fed decides to no longer, if they pivot, then maybe that's super bullish for crypto. We know it's super bullish for crypto if they pivot and they stop the interest rate hikes. But people are betting that the next one's going to be a 1/4 point hike, which isn't much at all, but it's still not zero. Looking at that. Plus, March is the 1 year countdown to the next halving. So we're getting closer and closer to very bullish things, guys. So maybe people are front running it, and we're going to start our bull season a little bit early this time. But if it is, and the bull season is kicking off, it's probably going to be a lot of trading sideways for a while. So we'll get a nice little pump like this, and it'll trade sideways for a couple months. And then when March, April hit, then it'll bump up again. It'll trade sideways. But the real bull run will not happen until after the halving. That's when we have our 18 months of insanity. That's when everyone is saying, when moon, when Lambo, all that kind of stuff. We're not there yet. Right now it's accumulation phase. And the people who got in early, if the bottom was in December, the last week of December, when everyone's taking their tax losses, if you got in there, then congratulations. You didn't listen to the FUD, and now you're going to get paid the top out of everybody. So congratulations to everybody who bought in December at any time. My doc in PA is a little over 7K for the stem cells. May end up doing it to my knee. Oh, cool. And the nice thing too, Ted, many in the US, you can't use placental stem cells. Here in Panama, they use placental stem cells. In the US, you have to use stem cells that are grown from your own cells. So it takes time. It's not a quick thing. You can't just say, hey, I'm coming to the clinic. I would like to get an injection in my knee. And like you can do here in Panama. In the US, you have to go in, they take some cells, probably from your cheek or something, and they grow them. It takes a while. I'm not exactly where they get the cells, but it's cool stuff. I did subscribe to Hex Tokens channel just now. Thank you, Randy. No problem. He's an amazing dude. I'm furious about that. What, Jim Rat? God damn it. I didn't buy enough Hex. Daniel, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Jim Rat? Yeah, he's Mr. Oh, you're talking about when they called him out? Yeah, that was bullshit. He is the most, how you say, he's like a barge in a river, it just kind of glides along. He's always there. He never misses a beat. It's perfect. I love it. Discussion needs to be had about what PEEP should do when PulseChain launches, i.e. privacy, bridges, swap, all our addresses are public, move to a new wallet, another stream, perhaps. Yeah, we could talk about that in the Patreon too. That's in crypto. Some things you just don't want to talk publicly, man. I'm nervous about it. Everyone's nervous about it. This day and age, it just really, really creeps me out. Some of the stuff. Oh wow, thanks, Doug. That's awesome. That's awesome. I looked at Waters Above Patreon, and I was checking out how he does things. This guy, he's a mad genius. He's just a mad genius. I'm going to learn a lot from this man. Mr. Rock Jockey, hand pink waving. That's funny. I have seen some research that stated any cell in the body is capable to create any other cell. The trick is you have to ask it for what you want to make it nicely and not joking. Yes, as a nurse, I'm telling you, everyone is born with your stem cells. Your body starts to differentiate. As you grow, this stem cell goes over here and becomes a heart cell, then replicates, become heart cells. This one goes over here, becomes lung cells, then a pancreas cell, and then a foot cell. That's how it works. And that's why stem cells are so important and how they heal things, because you inject them into the injured area and they regrow into what needs to be there. You remember what's that comic where the guy, he regrows his hand, his little tiny hand. He said, it feels so big. I can't remember. It's the naughty one, man, from DC. Jeez, I'm sure you guys already put it in the chat. Let me see. No, you guys didn't. What's his name? What's the guy's name, that the comic character that can regrow his body parts, and when he gets shot, he heals and all kinds of stuff. Ryan Reynolds plays him. Well, it's the same idea. And they said that there's just some genes that are turned off in the human genome that don't allow us to do like a starfish or a lizard that can regrow their tails. But we also have the capabilities to do that. It's just that in our genome, it's been turned off. So stem cells would make that happen in a lot of ways. Yep. When you see pumps like this, after also so much selling, it reminds me it reminds you why DCA is important and a good strategy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So important. Yeah. Up and to the right. To the moon. No, I don't really, Daniel. I have some, but my wife bought me, but only when we go out. And I'm so anal about stuff now with my body and with health. I won't even use deodorant. And you think you're in a hot area that it's bad? I just take a couple showers a day. And that's it. Don't even I use like a lemon-based soap, all natural lemon-based soap. That's it. I wash my hair like once a week. Dude, when you start learning this stuff, like how much chemicals affect your hormones and stuff, you get real nervous. Like, wear cotton shirts instead of polyester blends, or just how a lot of people wear these wick away polyester shirts. That messes with your endorphins, or your hormones. I mean, you got to be careful what you put on your body. So I'm getting really, really, really picky about what I like. I don't even like using stuff in plastic containers. The scientists that demonstrated that use classical music at first, they just said we use good music. A bit too subjective, but what if it implies is ready? Believe in yourself. You went somewhere. I don't know. Love ATX Crypto Marine and a good streamer. Yes, he is. He's another one that's rising. That's there every day. Hex 2020 molded me into a better person. It sure did, Franklin. I remember you used to stream all the time. You used to always be in the spotlight. And now you got rich and you went quiet. Now you just support. Here, any prayers for your family? Hex Force One. Thank you. Weather is controlled. We had that technology far back in the Vietnam War. Look up Operation Popeye. Yep. And you'd be amazed how many people know now. So we were at the Christmas parade here in Panama. I think it was like the 18th of December or something like that. And you very rarely see them spraying over Panama. And when they do it, it's very blatant. Panama's very narrow. So they come over the land, they spray. They turn around, they come back, they spray again. They turn around, they come back, they spray again. So you can see the long chemtrail. And I said something to a gentleman that was standing next to me. He goes, yeah, they're spraying us like bugs. The worst place I ever was for that was Poland. Excuse me. Okay, I got to go off soon because this is getting real bad. We were in Krakow, Poland. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. So was second worst will be Vegas. Vegas, it's like a checkerboard. Hexologist hextradostos. Oh, yeah. To the fire, the Hex community kept me going during 2020. I was bordering on a breakdown due to the crazy lockdowns we had in Melbourne. That's right. You were there into the fire. You sure were. Been eating lion's mane for months now. I'm still dumb as fuck. I have it, but I just don't like the taste too much. So I only put it in a couple things. I spoke at a global summit last November, was not prepared for that. Depression jumped by bones that night before, and it wasn't done until me. Wow. Depression will sneak up on you guys. Sorry, I'm losing it in my voice. I'll be getting on a plane and come over to see you for a beer when it goes boom. It's a date. Nice. Come on over. Could be wrong. Yeah. And Timothy, if you were here earlier, I explained the whole thing. It was very bad. Yesterday, I couldn't talk at all. I was just like, I was just pushing the air through and there was no voice coming out. Hart's law is misunderstood in my opinion. Most liquidity is in the form of market buys, not LP. That's just sitting there. Most buyers are hidden from the metrics and data until suddenly they appear and buy. I need more drip to add to my happy stake letter. Hexagons on Saturn, get it. See, do you watch Waters Above? Is that where you got Hexagon on Saturn? I would be interested in how you got your title, because Hex is the number for Saturn. And I see you have the hexagon on the top of Saturn as your logo. So you must know this shit I'm talking about. Hex is very connected to Saturn. So whatever Saturn does, you got to pay. It's just very important. I think Bitcoin's also Saturn. Try to avoid bridges and hodl assets on their native chains. Yes, absolutely. No fee swapping. Yep, it's coming. I'm going to... Guar Lane is not expensive and incredible. Guar Lane. What is Guar Lane? Oh, you guys talking about the colognes? Lower liquid asset sit makes me... Yeah. Yep. Move to come down and check the country. Yeah, come on down. After I posted, mentioned you were not feeling best. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Told everyone never assume anything. They mistook my friendly, accepting demeanor and smiles, unspoken signal. I'm guessing I just love people. Yeah. Like here, it's they have a hard time with Americans because we're loud. Like we were sitting in Cafe Unido today and just chilling, and one of our fellow Hexagons joined us, and I'm hard of hearing from the military. He's hard of hearing, period. And we're having a conversation, and Cafe Unido is just one of those places. It's kind of like Starbucks, but a lot nicer. We got couches, and it's real comfy. And there's people in there working on their computers, and we're having our conversation. We're really loud. And I could feel the ire, the anger towards us. And just because freaking Americans, they're always talking so loud. Oh, it's funny. Oh, Chico, awesome. 80% of the world population don't have access to running water, even less having running hot water. Appreciate a shower, all y'all. Yeah. My hot water works half the time, man. I cannot stand these on-demand hot water heaters. Oh my God. When I have a house, I'm getting a nice like 100-gallon hot water tank, or you know how you can have the pipes on your roof, the solar hot water. I'm getting that at least. I cannot stand these on-demand things. And whenever they have the accidents in Panama where there's an explosion in a building or something, it's always these damn hot water tanks. It's always blowing up. Yeah. Welcome, guys. They just pumping it so that they can dump it harder. Hexadal is totally possible. Torin, hey, I like your image there. Look, it also looks like the top of Saturn. I would like to see the BTC flat to become bullish and close to having. Yeah, it will be. I took a profit with a teeny bit because I'll just go to pulse back if we continue the bear. Yep. Hey, 10 tops here. If the bear does continue, we still may not make new lows. Yeah, we might not. It'll just be us low for a little while. We'll just trade down for a while. Probably call Hyundai to see if they really meant it when they told us they doubled the warranty on the engine. Good luck with that. As a former car guy, yeah, Nexo is in trouble. Yes, and so is Silvergate Bank. Once we get through those two, I don't see any really bad things coming. Now we just had our first newsletter went out yesterday. What's up? Or this morning, I mean. So guys, I'm going to have to end this. Randy, please show for people in the stream what the Bart Simpson pattern is. No, it's just, looking sideways. The chart looks like Bart Simpson's head. Right now we got kind of a reverse Bart Simpson going on. That's all it is. Can your wallet be rinsed just by connecting to a bad dApp when you've not done any approvals? No, you have to do approvals. That's why I recommend you guys use the Oryx wallet, because the Oryx wallet runs simulations. Before you do anything, you just click simulation. Every transaction you do, hit simulation first, and it'll tell you whether it's safe or not, whether the website is a bad actor. It'll tell you. MetaMask does not do that. Bank your baby's umbilical cord, freeze it for storage, and have the stem cells on. God dang. That's in crypto. I knew. I know this, and I didn't do it. We're dumbasses. I wish I would have done that. Not to mention, cultivating stem cells from your own plasma isn't guaranteed. You can spend a lot of money and time with less than desired results. Yeah, that's why I like the umbilical version. It just works great. My mom got the juice and stubbed her toe. Oh, geez. John Runyon. Making it funny. Is Richard stealing our monies? Murph, no. Why did Toronto? I don't know. Peanut brittle. I'm not getting into the whole drama of people who I didn't even see it. I don't even want to see it because I don't like it when people call out people names and stuff. Weber, I have a Patreon. I posted it above. It's in the chat. Here. I don't like it when people just fight. It really, really gets under my skin. Sorry, I'm under the weather. I really wish I could feel better. There you guys go. Deadpool. Weber, I put it in the chat. No. Wolverine heals, but Deadpool's the one we're talking about. His character is just ridiculous. Sustainable materials and what you wear. Most are made of recycled plastics. Yeah, and they mess with your hormones. Not good. Anyone know what that mineral spray was called? Mineral spray. The zeolite. The zeolites. It's down below. If you guys want to order, it's not the spray. You just order the powder, and you get one of those glass sprayers, and you can make your own. I did not know that when I first got into it. So I had the spray for my son, and I had the powder for my wife and I. Now we just take one scoop and pour it into the little glass sprayer, and you mix it up, and then I spray it, my son. And it works great. Yes, it will. PTSD sucks. Started negative regenerative med for my knees. Will report back. Nice, mud hug. Mm-hmm. Yeah, PTSD is no joke. Honestly, I saw the Saturn symbolism 2 years ago, but Waters Above is taking it to a new level. It sure is. The carnivore diet, I liked it. I tried it. Tom, expensive as fuck. because I was going to the butcher every week. But it was delicious. I loved having a nice steak for breakfast. But yeah, I lost weight, but I can't remember what happened. I think it was Christmas last year. Christmas last year happened, and I caught the dang CV thing. So that messed me up, and I was in bed. I was in bed for like 2 weeks. So after that, I kind of went off the diet. I think it lowered my immunity, and I don't know. It was rough. Passive hot water systems are excellent, but are only good during the day when there's sun. Well, T-Bird, the thing here in Panama, it never gets cold. So the sun rises at 6 a.m. and it falls at 6:30 every day, like clockwork. We're going to put that stuff down. Coping with PTSD through a decluttering journey. Nice. Shit, I'm done. I just saw Zeolite is in the description. Yeah, I put a referral link in there from Amazon. I'm sure you've answered this, but will Oryx be compatible with PulseChain? For sure, Red Bull. Yep. They're catering to us. The Oryx team is. Yeah, and it's working with Hex. I was so upset that when it launched that it didn't work with Hex, I complained, and they fixed it. They fixed Hedron. They fixed Icosa. So it's all good now. Yeah, me too. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I still got stuff from when we did the giveaways. Crypto Navy, love your Zeolite. I love it too. Maybe I'll start taking mine again tomorrow. I thought I heard Randy mention Oryx. People hadn't yet made a Hex available. No, it's not that it wasn't available. It was always available. You just couldn't stake on using their wallet, and now the wallet works. It was some kind of call that wasn't working, but it was fine now in the latest update. Is it safe to connect a Ledger X? No, not yet. Ledger has not been updated for the Oryx wallet yet. Yeah, cord banking is expensive. I've never checked. John, my finger slipped. Sorry. Really, $300 a year to store it. Well, it's worth it when you got your own family's stem cells. That's amazing. It's a hedge that one hopes they don't have to use. Well, it's a hedge but if that's a crypto, when you get, I don't know how old you are, but when you get when you get to 50 or so, which I'm gonna be close to this year, then I know people who get the intravenous stem cells, and they say they feel great. It's not long acting. It doesn't last for long, but still feels good. Trezor, I think Trezor already works. Pretty sure Trezor was in the latest update. It was offered in Singapore 10 years ago, but back then I was a poor pleb. Marion, almost everybody's a poor pleb in that country. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Listening to me without a voice. It really sucks, believe me. I can't wait to be normal Randy again.